combines it in a beautiful marriage with hyaluronic acid.
Ooh, what's
now,
that?
Hyaluronic acid is a word that it's a little difficult to say, but the beauty of hyaluronic acid is it's a natural occurring substance in your body, and it can hold up to 1,000 times its weight in water. So
wow.
Now also when you mentioned earlier about injectables. When people come to my office in Beverly Hills, I do facial augmentation procedures. I'm a cosmetic dermatologist, and I do inject them. And what we inject them with is hyaluronic acid.
Oh.
Neutrogena Dermatologics has taken hyaluronic acid technology and put it in a topical form to work on the surface of the skin and improve the look of fine lines and wrinkles.
How awesome is that, frankly? And it's combined with retinol. And you want to do something over here to show us.
I would like to show a little bit of a demo if I could. What I want you to think of is the hyaluronic acid as microscopic sponges. So when we put that microscopic sponge on the surface of the skin, what does it do? Once again, it holds up to 1,000 times its weight in water. So imagine this water is just naturally occurring water in your body. We're going to apply your hyaluronic acid to the surface of that water, and it's going to suck it up. And as a result, it fills the looks of lines and wrinkles very, very quickly.
Oh my gosh.
Within as little as 10 minutes, because it holds up to 1,000 times its own weight in water.
Within as little as 10 minutes?
The look of fine lines and wrinkles are improved in as little as 10 minutes. And because it has that stabilized retinol technology that we talked about, you get even better results over time. So the appearance of wrinkles diminish over time.
So real quick, Dr. Will, when am I using this and exactly how?
This is a targeted regime, very, very targeted. It
So
goes, and we talked about it's a wrinkle filler. I call it a wrinkle fighter. You can use it on the 11s. That's one area where people often complain of problems.
Okay.
You can use it on the nasal labial lines, which is nasal nose, labial lip, so these lines here. You can also use it on the marionette lines, which are the lower lines in the face. Even crow's feet or stubborn forehead wrinkles.
Nighttime?
So you can use this day or night. I recommend that you use it at night. I like people to really get concentrated in their routine. And this is, once again, this is not full face. This is a concentrated product to put on those deep wrinkles. So this is what I tell my patients when you come to my office in Beverly Hills. I say, go to your bathroom, lock the door, and have an honest conversation with yourself. Where are you really seeing those deep lines? Are they nasolabial? Are they marionette? Are they forehead wrinkles? Where are they? And wherever they are, you use a product like this to diminish the look of them very quickly and improve it over time.
And there's no syringe, people. Close to 500 of these ordered. I will tell you right now, it's new today. Again, a debut hour of Neutrogena Dermatologics, their professional high science line, really tackling anti-aging with some incredible partnership products between scientists and dermatologists at some of the best and brightest labs in the country. This is free shipping and handling of almost $5, but only until midnight, which is about almost a little bit hour away. And we've got some before and afters, I believe, getting ready to show you, because those, again, are so powerful. Tell us what we're looking at.
This is another place where we talked about, we did choose the eye area here and the crow's feet specifically. If you look, this is just after 4 weeks. You can clearly see the crow's feet lines there, those fine lines, those deeper lines are diminished significantly over the course of just 4 weeks.
That's crazy
So
good.
Now keep in mind, you can use this anywhere where you have those deep lines, because this is a target. This is not a full face regime. It's a target. Deep lines, nasolabial lines, marionette lines, those forehead wrinkles, the 11s, anywhere where you have deeper lines, this is a product. They call it a wrinkle filler. I call it a wrinkle fighter. It works exceptionally well for those deeper lines in the face when you want to target them.
If you have questions, call our testimonial line, because I'll tell you, I have a ton. Okay, here's my question on this one. This is a targeted treatment for wrinkles. So when we're talking about the number of cocktail of products out of this hour we can use in conjunction with one another, if I'm using this on clean skin, does this go before my customer top-rated retinol serum?
Excellent point. You don't want to use this necessarily right at the same time that you're using another retinol. So it depends on what your regime is. Now, people say all of the products in the Neutrogena Dermatologics line have retinol. I love every single one of these products, but they're all in a combination not right for everyone. That's entirely too much retinol because they are incredibly powerful. And testament to how great this line is, very rarely will you hear anyone come on camera and say, don't use everything. But absolutely do not use everything. You pick and choose the perfect product for you.
So is that to say I wouldn't use, say, my SPF tinted moisturizer with this?
No, you absolutely can use your SPF tinted moisturizer with this. You're going to use that during the day because it has a sunscreen. You're going to use this at night.
Awesome.
So if you're using a broad spectrum sunscreen plus a retinol during the day, you use this at night. If you're using your retinol at night, you use this during the day.
Okay, so really...
It does get a little confusing, but it's really important that we educate people so they're not using too much retinol at once.
Hugely. Want to remind you, Fewer than 300 of these to go around. It is brand new today. We're going to show you back some more of those before and afters. As I remind you, about $5 of free shipping and handling expires at midnight. And this is really a targeted treatment if you have the deep, fine lines, if you have the wrinkles, if you have the crevices, the divots, the huge, this tackles it in, you said, as little as 10 minutes?
And as little as 10 minutes, the look, the appearance of those fine lines start to improve quite a bit. You know, one of the claims that comes from a study, a clinical test that was done on this product, is 90%, 90% of subjects showed improvement in the smoothing, the look of crow's feet after 4 weeks of use. And that's where this picture comes from right here. And once again, when I return in a couple more weeks, I'm going to show you different pictures of how this product works exceptionally well over time.
Retinol and hyaluronic acid, a really powerful combination. A marriage made in heaven. This is likely going to sell out. We have fewer than 200 to go around. It's a targeted wrinkle filler treatment. You're getting 1 ounce of it, just shy of $72 there. All right, so I'm a big fan in summertime of wearing no makeup when I'm not at work. So when I'm out and about, if I could just use a tinted moisturizer, I am all about it. I don't want makeup heavy-duty pancake foundation on my skin when the sun is beating down and I'm just hanging out athletically or sporting or whatever. Who am I kidding? I'm not athletic. This is a tinted sheer coverage, self-adjust to all skin tones moisturizer. But it's exactly in that way, like the very first one in our hour, just with the tint, meaning it's got the SPF 35, it's got the retinol, it's a hydrator moisturizer for daily use. Here is our very popular hot pick on the day. So over 200 of these already ordered. This is where the whole line at QVC got its start. You can't purchase it anywhere other than QVC. It's new today because it is a supersized version of the customer top-rated retinol serum that really was the foundation for us bringing you Neutrogena Dermatologics here at QVC. If you've always wanted to try retinol, that's an incredible value that we've also put on 2 easy payments. Quick update, you were absolutely so smart, I think, to pick up the wrinkle filler. It has sold out. Please give us some reviews on QVC.com, and next time you see a show, call in and let us know what you thought.
And people who purchase that are going to be very, very pleased with it.
I would think so. Okay, so we're going to dive into something now that I call Retinol 101.
I love that. I love that because
Right?
101 implies teaching, and that's what I'm here to do, is to teach everyone.
There you
and
go.
I'll tell you this, you know, sometimes in life we make mistakes. It's important to be honest about it. I kind of wish we had started off the hour showing this because it really explains how someone who's never used retinol, or they're afraid of retinol, or they don't know anything about retinol, it's really for people who are naive and have not ever used it before, so that they can understand the process and we can make it really simple and they can enjoy this line.
It's kind of like the bunny hill in skiing. It's a great way to start with retinol. If you're a little intimidated, you have sensitive skin, you're not sure how it's going to react, this is the gentler way to begin because it's a progressional treatment approach. New today, what you're getting are these 3 tubes. What are in these tubes? Level 1, which is a starter level of retinol. Level 2 is a moderate level of retinol. And level 3 is an advanced level of retinol. This is a 90-day therapy that, am I not right, Dr. Will? Really, if we're not sure where to start, and if we're perhaps afraid that our skin is too sensitive for the full customer top-rated serum, this starts to begin to train and begin the process of our skin getting used to retinol before you dive right in.
You are 100% correct. This is for people who come to my office in Beverly Hills and I tell them every anti-aging routine starts with retinol, and they say, Dr. Kirby, absolutely not. I won't use retinol. My sister used it and it burned her skin. I used it. I didn't like it. I have sensitive skin. It runs in my family. And I said, great, we need to take a big step back here and remember that with retinol, compliance is imperative. All retinols are not created equal, and you have to use a stabilized retinol. And the analogy I make in my office is, if you were going to climb Mount Everest, you wouldn't just pack a lunch and climb the whole thing in one day. You would train to do it, and you would slowly do it over time, and you would climb up level by level. And that's exactly what this product, this kit, allows you to do.
So you have claims for each one of these, and I know we have 3 levels. So, and I'll tell you right now, am I not correct? You're using this at night.
You're using this every single night. You know, we talked about how you use retinols. You can use them during the day or at night. If you're going to use them during the day, you have to use a sun protection. This doesn't have a sun protection in it. It's for someone you use a tiny little bit, pearl-size amount, every single night.
Okay, great.
And this is
a clean skin, but before night cream.
Exactly. Clean skin. I want it to be the first thing that's in contact with your skin because it is a treatment.
So let's begin with level 1.
Absolutely. Level 1, and I'm going to use this little riser here to illustrate it. Level 1, keep in mind, this is enough to cover your entire face. Compliance is imperative. This is a 30-day supply. At the end of 30 days, you should be running out of it, have just run out of it, or just about to run out of it because this is a 30-day supply. Tiny little bit every single night. keep in mind, we're not just working up for an end result. It's working even when you start with this. So 79% of subjects showed increased clarity of skin based on a dermatologist study with just using this first starter dose.